morning, Plum here, playing World Tanks, and we're back in the garage. We're not in the garage, we're in the square. This has got a very continental feel to it, this square. Hey, there's our flag, just over there, tucked away in the corner. How dare you put the British Empire in the corner? No, I don't mean that. Let's take a look at the Turan III Prototipus. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, so I'm just going to say the Turan, as everyone would seem to do probably. Turan III. Sounds like a planet from Star Trek. Or Star Wars. Doesn't have to be, does it? Turan III, base of all operations for the rebels. Let's take a quick look in Tankopedia and see how this compares to all the other Tier 5 medium tanks, and there's actually quite a lot of Tier 5 medium tanks. Let's take a look. So there's our baby sat there, fourth down from the top, highlighted across the screen there. And I haven't got all the parameters up yet, only 8 of 14 is the first 8 parameters. Hit points, the better ones seem to have 610, we've only got 570. This is the damage, this is the standard shell damage, and it's level really, it's that Type 3, Chinukai does 125, that's really good. Our Turan does 110, so not far off the mark. Damage per minute, look at my Ram 2 sat there on nearly 2,000 damage per minute. No wonder that is a good tank, the Ram 2. That gun really sings. So we're a few hundred DPM short there. This is the standard shell penetration, and once again that goes, there's quite a few of these highlighted for the Type 3 Chinukai on this first set of parameters. You'd probably argue that's the winner on this set of parameters, the Type 3. What does it draws level on the alternative shell penetrator? That's your HE damage. Ooh, big win for the HE shells on the Turan. Accuracy over distance of 100 meters, and it's 0.39. It's pretty good actually when you compare it to the others. Everything else seems to start with a 0.4 except for the Chinukai. And the aim time, where's the aim time? 2.2. Looking at the others, yeah, there's some better ones, there's some worse ones. It's that Matilda sitting at 1.7 seconds aim time. That is good. Let's just see what the remaining parameters are. Let's lose those first bunch. So we can look at the weight, specific power, top speed, traverse speed, turret traverse speed, and view range. So we've done aim time. So the weight, the heaviest tank, which is not necessarily an advantage in a medium tank, is the M4 improved. The Turan is pretty light actually compared to all the rest. It's nearly one of the lightest. The T25 looks like it might be the lightest there. But we're still not getting any green, are we, across the board here? It doesn't excel at anything. That's what it feels like. It doesn't excel at anything. It's just solid. Not terribly bad at anything either. Specific power to weight ratio, how good it is off the mark. And it's 13. It feels a little bit better than that to me. T25 wins that one. Top speed of 40 kilometers an hour. That also goes to the T25. And traverse speed is nothing to write home about. 34. It's just kind of middly. The whole thing is just very down the middle. So let's take it out for another drive and see if we can have another good game. I have 2 games in it. Both games I came second on the team and managed to get kills in all those games. It feels like a solid tank. Let's roll over into some actual live gameplay that I'm going to play for you now. So welcome to Serene Coast, and we've got some good matchmaking here. I do like to start off my screen when it's just a nice pretty screen, you've probably noticed, and then bring up the HUD, because that spoils everything, the HUD. Yeah, let's play the whole game without the HUD. That would be really stupid. So we are top tier, and surprisingly we're the only Turan on the team. I'd thought because he's a brand new tank, so there'd be more of these, and they're not expensive if you just buy the tank, which at last Wargaming seem to have taken notice of everyone moaning about the packages, and the last few tanks that have come out you can just buy the tank, and it only cost me £6, so maybe was it €10 I think it costs. I think that's not a bad price for this tank for what it's capable of. Am I the only one going up here? If I am, I'm not going very far. I'm going to sit back and let them come over that ridge. We could do well here. If I go up there on my own, I'm probably going to get flanked, and that'll be the end of old Plum. How's that gun depression? Not bad. Not bad. So, on my consumables, my modules I can add on to the tank, I've had to add camo net and stabilizers because I don't have a lot of money at the moment in the game, and I can't afford any of the good stuff like stabilizers or anything like that. So I think I've got, I can't even remember what the other skill is, to be honest. We'll check when we go back to the garage. Do I go down there and get the M3 Stuart? Right. Okay, I'm going to push up to this next bush. Need to see something to shoot at. Oh, there is a sliver. If I was in my original spot, I'd have had line of sight on that guy. Nearly hit him. I have been detected. From what? I'm not sure. Oh, that fight's going on down there. They're going to kill that guy, I think. Let's fall back a little bit. Looking at the mini-map, got to keep falling back. We've lost 4 tanks. If I'm going to get line of sight down through here. I'm going to get gun depression, that's for sure. I want to get back behind that rock over there, I think. Commander's hatch. Well, I did hit it. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to do any damage, but it's a commander's hatch on an 82. Those things are notoriously difficult. If you don't hit them square, you just bounce every time. So we look like we've got a kind of stronger presence in the sort of southeast of this map. It's just me over here defending our artillery. I've got 3 artillery behind me. I kind of feel that's my thing. I'm going to protect these guys. There's still a Crusader over here somewhere. So I could be flanking these guys. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to shoot across the map and start getting stuck in because I've done nothing in this entire game. We have got the mobility to do this. Going to use this OI experimental as a bit of cover. Finally, we do some good. Hoping to get shots on this PZ-1C. Come on, reload. Quicker, quicker, quicker. Ah, that always happens in this tank, doesn't it? Where is the Crusader? I'm concerned about the Crusader. I think I might go and flank these guys. I think I've got the manoeuvrability, the firepower to go and do some damage behind them. We'll try and take out the PZ-1C if we can. Alright, what can we do about this guy? If we could damage him, that'd be nice. Come on, rate of fire, rate of fire, rate of fire. Rate of fire. Well, that worked well. 3 kills in pretty quick succession. I took some damage from artillery. Thank goodness it was just artillery and not a tank destroyer. Right tank at the right time. Good old Turan. I'm liking this tank. It just seems to be fairly strong. It doesn't seem to have much trouble absorbing hits, even though it doesn't have the most hit points in its class. When you're top tier, you can take a good few hits in this tank from other tier 5s, 4s and 3s and still be pretty strong. Where is that Crusader? Can we get shots on the artillery? I think the Crusader's probably just detected me. That's good. I think that shot went in. I'll try and get one more into him. I do like this tank. I knew I would. I just knew I would. There was something about it. Shall I load the HE? No, we're going to track the Crusader. Come on, one more. One more. 4 kills to plumb. And we've got 2 artillery and something else left. Some tank destroyer somewhere. I think the other artillery is going to be skulking up back behind here somewhere. Shall I preload? I'm going to preload the HE. See if it will do any magic. Come on. Let's get Top Gun. Well, that's tricky. I don't think he can hit me from there. Damn it, I'm trying to hit these guys, but they are making it slightly difficult for me. There's one machine left. Where is this undetected Stug? I did kind of make mincemeat of that then. I should have kept moving towards those artillery and just drove around them and fired. I know I've still got... Oh, I've used up my HE. Ooh, interesting game this. Yeah, where is that Stug camping over here? All I've got to do is detect him, frankly, and I've got 3 artillery that can kill him. Oh yeah, definitely over here. Eyes on the map, team. Just got to make him reveal himself. Come on, Plum, you can do this. It'd be great if you could get 6. Now, which side of the... I'm going to go this way, I think. He's going to expect me to come up the right side, I think, from his point of view. Is he in that bush over there? Just there? Not sure. I hope I can take a couple of hits from this guy and my artillery can finish him off. They're aiming, they're aiming, they're aiming. Come on. Let me get it, let me get it, let me get it. Artillery miss. Oh, I wanted to get that kill. Never mind, good job, team. 3 artillery behind my back. That was a good game in the end. I'm actually quite surprised. You play these live games, you do a bit of spiel beforehand, you think, now I've got to have a good game. And that was okay. First class mastery badge and some 4 to 5 year account, thank you. I think I've won some battles, so I've got my 4 to 5 year account. Yeah, I just missed the 5 years plus by about 3 months. I registered my account in June, I think it was, and you had to register it by the April to get the 5 years plus rewards. So I think 1 day of premium, slots in the garage, 4. Personal reserve, additional experience per battle, large. 20 personal reserves, additional crew experience per battle, 4 of those. So that's nice. Just check my... yeah, I think I only had 1 spare garage slot. Now I've got 5. That's nice. How did we do on the team? First. Not by much. Our T1 Heavy also had a good game. Did a lot more damage than I did. First half, that was a game of 2 halves, wasn't it? First half just defending that side of the map, then switching roles and just becoming an aggressive, clean them up at the end kind of tank. Could have done better with the artillery. Should have got both of those guys. Yeah, live and learn. 24 shots fired, 16 direct hits. Didn't do much spotting with resistance, so I'm really pleased with that final outcome. Actually, it was mostly, just due to the work of the tank. A good game. Nearly 1,000 XP. I'd be really pleased if that was 1,000 XP. And with the multiplier today, nearly 5,000 XP. And being a premium tank, nearly 40,000 in the bank. Good game. Right. Completion. This is all good. Right, the other day I said video, I said I'd show you a new tank that I built. And here it is. It's on the webcam. It's kind of Tiger 1-ish, I think. Particularly that kind of proportion. It looks very Tiger 1-ish. This sort of turret box shape thing. I didn't base it on anything in particular. It's just a Lego tank that I just threw together. Like I said, the size of these tracks ended up dictating the scale of it. And turret turns all the way around, as you'd expect. But the gun barrel doesn't move. I could modify that so it does move, but I was just fiddling, making it with a maybe 2 cups of tea and a couple of biscuits. Here we go. I really like it. A bit like Batman, I made it all black or dark grey, except for the wheels. I don't have any black wheels in my Lego set. Anyway, there it is. If that looks rubbish on the webcam, I'll put up a couple of pictures of it. Also, if you're wondering what my t-shirt says, because you can probably make out it says no at the hopefully that's got it all in. I'm going to move my mic out of the way. It's because I'm a very tall guy. I'm nearly 6'5". If I was 6'6", I would actually be classed as a giant in our country. I found that out the other day. If I was just this much bigger, I'd officially be a giant. Which could be a good thing for marketing on the channel, but yeah. Anyway, no, I don't play basketball. Nope. I used to at school. Always got picked first. That's the way of things. Anyway, thanks for watching that. That's another look at the Turan III. 3 games, 3 victories. I came first and I've come second. So, in my eyes, this is a solid little tank. What more do you need to know? It's got a punchy little gun that reloads really quickly. It gets about the battlefield, and it can seem to absorb damage quite nicely. So, I like it. It gets my official thumbs up, this tank, and at £6, yeah, I think that's worth it. Yeah. Good job wargaming. Anyway, keep your heads down, drink plenty of water, or kind of powers I should say. I can't believe I still keep doing that. Keep adding that spiel on at the end. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Have a good day. What day is it today? It's Wednesday. I've got a pretty busy day tomorrow, so I don't think there'll be a video tomorrow, but maybe on Friday. It looks like I've got a quiet day on Friday at the moment, so hopefully something new on Friday. I might even have time to edit down. I was playing Strongholds last night with the Biscuit clan, so we had at least 7 of us on online at any one time. I think it's the most that we've had, and we were able to play Strongholds for about an hour and a half, and I recorded the whole thing, and it was a lot of fun. We what was the highlight? Probably rolling around in Berts. We had 6 Berts and a Bishop. And every time we started, I think the enemy team were just rubbing their hands together going, awesome. Look at that enemy team. What a bunch of noobs. But we had a lot of fun. So I'll try and edit that down to some little brief highlights if I get some spare time in the coming few days. I think you'll enjoy seeing that, and promote the Biscuit clan a little bit, because we do need new members, because it was just luck really that we had enough of us on last night to play Strongholds, and we're all on TeamSpeak, and a great bunch of fellas. So yeah, it was great. This is all going on for far too long. Say goodbye, bye Plum, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.